Salut à toutes et à tous, c'est Krayn. On se retrouve pour la suite de nos aventures sur le Game of Thrones de Telltale, le jeu narratif à choix multiples, avec conséquences, enfin plus ou moins. Et la dernière fois, on a terminé l'épisode 3, et on était face à un choix qui m'a un peu décontenancé sur le fait de brûler ou non la lettre de Tyrion. Je l'ai pas brûlé, donc on verra un petit peu. D'ailleurs, en parlant de choix, je vous ai pas montré le résumé des choix de l'épisode précédent. Donc épisode 3... Alors, comme 51% des gens, j'ai sauvé Beska, donc c'était très partagé. Idem pour la suite, j'ai décidé de défier Marjorie et parler à Tyrion. Bon, on verra la conséquence aussi. 68,9% des gens ont laissé Brit, ça m'a paru être la chose à faire également. Par contre, seulement 32% des gens ont tenu tête à Griff. Ça, je suis assez étonné, parce que j'ai trouvé cette scène extrêmement classe. Et en plus, c'était important de garder une certaine forme d'honneur, de respect, surtout avec le peuple qui était autour. Alors, 70% des gens ont gardé la lettre de Tyrion, on verra. Allez-y, direction l'épisode 4. Hop, jouer. Commencer l'épisode 4, c'est parti. J'ai cliqué. Faut double-cliquer. Il ne se passe rien. Bonjour. Sauvegarde. Ah, il faut que je choisisse une... Mais non, c'est bon la sauvegarde. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui nous arrive? Ok, très bien, très bien. Il voulait, je sais pas. Mais ça fonctionne, c'est l'essentiel. Précédemment. Ok, d'accord, faut pas que je parle, pardon.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Malcolm!
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down? Don't think this is over, Roderick!
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Ça met bien dedans ce petit résumé. Donc par quoi on va commencer? Je sens bien Daenerys. Ah non. Ah mais il est mort? Je pensais qu'il était encore en vie, moi.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Brit found out too. Now they all see it.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me, and we fought.
So you struck him down and left him to die? You told me what you did to get here. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
Je vais rien dire.
You don't even have the courage to admit what you did. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Gared did to Brit last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Go on,
Je vais écouter ce qu'il va dire.
Out with it. What happened?
Gared's telling the truth. Brit
Ah.
attacked him. Just like he said. Gared had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
No, we're not. He's telling the truth. You can't fault a man for defending himself.
Gared killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go.
C'est vrai. Il a dit la vérité sur ce qui s'est passé. Pas sur le fait qu'il l'ait vu.
What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusters.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Gared, I know you said you couldn't promise anything, but this... what happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Gared. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crusters.
This isn't right. Brit's the murderer. Frostfinger has this all wrong.
What Brit did to your family... anyone would want him dead.
But John...
Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Crusters. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Gared.
Ah bah merci du coup de main.
So keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
C'est pas bien parti. Ah là, vite, 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 vite. Voilà. Est-ce que ça a été trop long pour YouTube? Je ne sais pas. On coupe la musique. Je vous refais le bruitage à la bouche ou pas? Plus j'ai le casque, je m'entends pas bien, ça doit être horrible. Ça doit être horrible pour vous, je suis désolé. Voilà, voilà, donc des petites maisons qui se construisent, un ascenseur, c'est magnifique. C'est splendide. On voyage jusqu'à Ironrath. Des petits arbres qui vont se faire sauvagement découper. Et on va très très loin. Très 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 loin. Jusqu'à Mérine. Et j'ai plus rien d'intéressant à dire. Non, de base, j'avais rien de très intéressant à dire, je pense. Et voilà donc Game of Thrones. Le fils de l'hiver. Très bien. Non, les fils, il y en a plusieurs. Il n'y en a pas qu'un, il y en a plein. Alors... GG à l'équipe de traduction.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons?
Ah, c'est cool que ce soit les vraies voix. Hein.
Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection.
Liars, every one of them.
And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
Then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them.
covered in dirt.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, Asher.
I'm inclined to agree.
J'ai envie de tester. Faire des caresses à un petit dragon. Ça arrive pas souvent.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
You're asking for proof?
My friend has the burns to prove.
Je commence par la brûlure, après on verra pour la dent.
Your dragon did this, Your Grace.
Well, he wouldn't. You must have tried to fight him. What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him? He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself.
So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared?
Faut pas qu'elle
Your
parle
tongue
là.
is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here?
You offer me nothing but lies. To what end?
You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude?
I don't want your money. I just need your help.
Help very often means money.
My family is depending on me. I have to find an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found
were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs.
These are people who have suffered for years without end.
We both want the same thing here. To liberate Meereen, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want too.
If you really believe that, you'll understand why I cannot help you.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen.
What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself...
You have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's
But
it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
Je vais essayer ça. Je sais pas.
Beskar could lead your men.
Ah non, ça va pas compter.
She knows this
Je pense
city
que j'ai
better
été
than
trop long.
anyone.
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city.
Fucking bastard.
Bon, au moins elle va pas m'en vouloir à moi, donc c'est déjà bien.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Meereen?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
Asher,
On va
please.
tenter ça.
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger...
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Bon, je pense que Veska va pas être contente.
What the fuck happened back there? Are we really going into Marine?
Ça va.
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Veska.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Ce regard.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got
Alors,
2
cet
more.
épisode, il a des petits lags. Retour à Iron Wrath. Ah, on commence à reprendre du poil de la bête. Ça, c'est bien, ça. Bon, mais pas encore à 100%.
It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat him? He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
It sounds like you prefer if Roderick stayed down in the mud.
No.
On va assez parler, on va
Griff will
tester.
see that you pay for what you did.
Is all this talking supposed to help?
You can't just fight through the pain. You need to try something different. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me.
Mhm. Ah oui.
Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Ok, allons-y. Je suis prêt. Ah non, c'était le mauvais... Pardon, mauvais bouton.
Let's try it again.
Almost.
Mais là, j'ai fait le bon truc.
Again.
Ça, c'était peut-être fait exprès, là. D'accord, c'était scripté.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh.
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena?
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I hear we're to become sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately.
Oh non, vas-y. Oh non, j'étais content d'avoir... Oh, encore un truc où tu peux rien y faire, je suis sûr.
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You're always welcome here.
Non, ça va.
We're to be
J'ai eu
married.
peur.
You'll be calling Ironwrath home soon.
Yes, well, that's why I came, actually. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority and...
And he wanted to teach you a lesson.
As if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, we'd be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Lena, we're in this together. I won't let this happen.
I knew you'd help. But my father won't
Comme
listen.
elle était contente d'un seul coup.
I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind.
It's time someone brought Griff down.
We were hoping you'd say that.
Mhm.
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Je vais juste dire ça.
Whitehill'll still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this. Will you help me?
I'll do it, if it really is the only way.
I'm afraid it is. Thank you, Roderick.
I knew you'd come through for us. My men are yours to command.
C'est embêtant.
Thank you, Krayn. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
C'est quoi cette expression du visage d'un seul coup? Ils font flipper des fois les persos.
You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
Bon allez, je veux dire ça, c'est joli.
I love you, Elena.
I love you too.
Voilà, c'est mignon. Un bisou? Et vous croyez que c'est possible? On n'est pas encore mariés. Ah, c'est possible. Un petit bisou. Bon, le problème, c'est Ryan. Et malheureusement, je vois pas trop ce qu'on peut y faire.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
she'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
Est-ce qu'il nous boude du coup?
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. Marjorie's... she's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
We are friends. I'm sure she'd help if I asked her.
It's a good plan then.
Ouais.
It's nearly time.
Dit comme ça a l'air simple.
Be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
C'est marrant, hein, cet épisode, il y a des petites saccades qu'il n'y avait pas sur les autres épisodes. Ou alors j'y ai pas fait attention sur les autres, je ne sais pas.
Yeah, what are you doing out here? There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
Ah là là, ça déserte son poste. Ah. On peut prendre un sac d'oignons.
Onions and crab apples. At least I won't starve to death.
On peut prendre la petite arme
If I ever
derrière.
find a way out of here.
Ça peut servir.
It might be useful. Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it.
Très bien. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? Regardez.
Probably covered with fleas.
Il y a des puces par cette température? N'étant pas un expert en puces.
Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless. Just sand.
Ok, alors je pense avoir tout fait. On peut regarder ça. Un trou dans le mur.
Oh, I'm not getting out that way.
Ah bah bravo. Bah, je m'en doutais que tu pourrais pas sortir par là.
No one out there.
Ok, on va se servir de la truelle.
Gared! Cotter, what are you doing here?
I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
I told you my secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
You're a good man. You know that.
Don't go singing my praises just yet.
Qu'est-ce qui serait passé si j'avais pas été son ami, si je l'avais mal pris, tout
To
ça?
the North Grove.
Ce qui m'aurait aidé quand même en disant j'ai besoin de toi pour partir d'ici, je sais
I'm
pas.
leaving Castle Black, but I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Ok, oui, ce dialogue est clairement
I'm
dans
not
ce sens.
going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work. Gared, what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
I can see it. It's coming loose.
I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, alright?
Allez. On martyrise la touche. Et normalement, c'est bon.
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think.
Ça aurait été intéressant de mettre des sacs ou je sais pas quoi derrière pour faire croire qu'il était toujours là sous une couverture. Après, je sais pas s'il avait des couvertures. Oula. Tout va bien. Je m'attendais pas au QTE en plus. Non mais alors, pour ma défense, voilà. Pour ma défense, ils ont changé la touche. J'utilisais avancer pour avancer. D'un seul coup, mon personnage bougeait plus, fallait utiliser droite. Et on voit pas bien ce qu'il faut faire. C'est un petit peu de l'abus. Bah, va l'armor glisse à toi aussi, hein. Voilà. Donc là, on utilise la flèche du haut et d'un seul coup, il faut utiliser la flèche de droite. Et puis, c'est bon cette fois-ci. D'accord, tout va bien. Faut que j'utilise un truc? Non, c'est bon.
Oh shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this.
It worked, didn't it?
Allez, soyez sympa avec lui.
Am I glad to see you? I'm the sword in the darkness. Help me a fellow brother keep his head. You'll need this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side. 3's better than 2. Admit it.
Having another ranger along couldn't hurt.
Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move.
Bah, j'espère qu'ils arriveront à s'entendre parce que je les aime bien tous les deux. Apparemment, on a réussi à sortir facilement. C'est pas si compliqué que ça, hein, apparemment, de passer le mur.
There's no turning back now. We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads. Or worse.
Je veux rien dire. Voilà. Petit moment de silence. Ah, ça y est. Ils le
They know
savent.
we're gone now.
Then how fast can you run?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
It's worse than I thought, isn't it?
Roderick! There you are.
Lady Forrester!
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff. He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do?
Ça c'est pas mal, ça nous va peut-être nous donner une
This could be
excuse.
our chance.
He's right.
We must hurry.
He's gonna see what happens when you harm a member of my family.
And mine. The rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
I'll need every one of them for what I'm about to do.
I'll have them here as soon as possible. Let's go.
And Arthur, listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
Je sens que tout va pas se passer comme prévu.
I'm coming with you.
It's not safe. You should wait for your brother.
I don't care if it isn't safe. Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together then.
Oh, je sens qu'il va se passer un... Mais je l'aime bien, elle aussi. Je sens qu'elle va mourir, je sais pas. Là, on redonne espoir au peuple.
You'd have tried harder for a Forester.
My lord, please.
I am the only lord who matters here. Roderick, help me. Tell your dog to obey his new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me.
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
She'll never marry you, Griff.
She'll do what she's told. And so will he, when I'm through with him. You should have set a better example.
Aïe. Oh, c'est bon, on va le défoncer. Hein.
Don't believe ya.
You're not the Lord here, Griff. And I'm tired of you pretending you are.
You think I'm fucking pretending? You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like your maester here. You can watch if you like. Then you'll see who's the man.
Bon, je sais pas, c'est peut-être un peu tôt. Hein.
Cripple. I've let you off too fucking easily, Roderick. What the hell is this? What are your orders? I'm the only one here who gives the orders. What are you waiting for?
Kill anyone that moves!
You heard him. Stop now!
Ils savent qu'on est sérieux maintenant.
You can't do this.
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
My father will go straight to Roose Bolton. He'll flay you, and your sister, and your whole fucking family!
I did warn you, Griff.
You gonna hurt me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will see that you pay for this! Is this the man you'd rather have? This cripple.
Roderick!
Enough! That's enough! Are you satisfied?
Mais si on le laisse en vie, il va revenir, il va se venger. Oh non! Non, je voulais le tuer!
Is that it then? Fuck you, Roderick.
Mince, je voulais le tuer à la base, mais juste je voulais vous expliquer pourquoi j'allais le faire.
Confine the Whitehills to the cellars. No one gets in or out.
This
Oh, c'est peut-être pas plus mal. On va avoir une... je sais pas comment elle va le prendre. On a une monnaie d'échange pour Ryan maintenant.
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not as long as they still hold Ryan. Kill the Ravens. All of them.
Et c'est donc là-dessus qu'on va arrêter cette session. Bah, je suis assez content de la façon dont tournaient les choses. Mais du coup, ça me rassure pas parce que si je suis content de la façon dont ça tourne, c'est qu'il va se passer un truc pas cool derrière. Bon, Roderick a toujours la classe. Je pense que j'aurais dû le tuer quand même. Mais vraiment, je voulais le tuer, hein. C'est juste que je voulais vous expliquer pourquoi. Avant, je pensais pas qu'il y avait du temps. Et la raison, c'est simple, c'est que quelqu'un qui te menace, qui te dit, qui a beau dire non, arrête, mais tout ce que tu sais que tout ce qu'il veut, c'est se venger. Il va te causer du tort derrière, quoi. Dans le cadre actuel, voilà. Mais bon, si on arrive à le garder prisonnier pour avoir une monnaie d'échange, ça peut être intéressant. Allez, zouf, on s'arrête là pour cette fois. J'ai hâte de voir ce que ça va donner pour la suite. Je vous fais des bisous et je vous dis à très bientôt. Ciao, ciao tout le monde.